And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
All eyes on Hurricane Ian, and wow, this could not look any more textbook of a hurricane. I mean, you can obviously see the very distinct eye here. Here's Cuba, here's Florida, and already some of the bands of rain have been shifting through South Florida. Dade County actually had a tornado warning earlier today. And yeah, you can have isolated tornadoes. Obviously, the hurricane itself brings gusty winds, hurricane force winds, but storm surge and heavy rainfall, and all this is going to batter Florida. I think areas like the Punta Gorda area, like Port Charlotte down to Fort Myers, will get hit very hard with landfall being very close to there. But on the north side of the hurricane, like in Tampa, you're going to have some tremendous flooding. It's going to be a large area that's going to have impact in the Sunshine State. Winds right now are on the cusp of being 130, which would make it a Cat 4. It's very close. It'll get there likely and then make landfall, weaken a bit, may even pop off on the other side of Florida and actually gain a little bit more strength before lifting back towards the Carolinas and becoming a depression. The rainfall itself will be heavy even as a depression, and at that point, does it come north and bring us some rain? And I'll show you what I'm thinking in Futurecast in just a moment. But for now, I'm not focused on any rain. I'm focused on 60s and 70s. Even though all this rain is just off to our west and northwest, here's Providence, here's the rain. You think it's coming our way, but it's not. It's going to be all about high pressure that builds into our area, and our weather really couldn't be any better. I mean, the stretch of weather started yesterday, today, we'll take it into tomorrow, end of the week looks good, and even into the weekend. Temperatures upper 40s and low 50s tonight. That comfortable, cool feeling. You open up the windows, maybe you put a little electric blanket on tonight to be cool. It's that chilly when you wake up tomorrow. Now, we warm up nicely. Sunshine will take you back to 70 tomorrow. Winds will either be out of the west-northwest or northwest, depending on what direction they decide to settle on in the afternoon. But it'll be right in there, but they'll be lighter than they were today, which were out of the southwest. And therefore, tomorrow is a very comfortable, dry day, right around 70 degrees in southeastern Mass. So look ahead. We know tomorrow's nice. Let's skip over Thursday, because Thursday is a repeat of Wednesday, and it looks good. Friday looks good too. Saturday looks good as well. And it's got that cool feel to it in the 60s. A little drop in temperature Sunday, and we'll introduce some clouds to the mix. But overall, a nice stretch of weather continuing through the weekend and looking good. Now, the question for early next week is, do we get a little rainfall from what's left of Hurricane Ian? No, the hurricane is not coming up the East Coast and bringing a direct impact of hurricane force winds. But sometimes the remnants or leftover of the hurricane can bring some rain to our area. So let's fast forward. Futurecast tonight, 8 o'clock. Kind of waiting for Ian to move a little closer to Florida. Pummels Florida for tomorrow, into Wednesday night, into Thursday morning, and then makes a V-line for the Carolinas for Friday and Saturday. Still heavy rainfall associated with it. It's not like just because it becomes a tropical depression, it stops raining. It just keeps pouring. Now, some of that heavy rain will lift up towards D.C. on Sunday, but stay south of our area. It's not really until we get into Tuesday that whatever's left of Ian makes its way closer to the area. And it looks like it'll be in the form of some lighter showers, maybe some moderate rainfall, but certainly nothing in really heavy rainfall headed our way. So real quiet weather through the weekend. There's your minimal impact from Hurricane Ian for us early next week. Temperatures mainly in the 60s for your daytime highs, John.
Looks spectacular. All right, thank you, Jeff. We continue to follow multiple local stories this Tuesday evening here at ABC6. Rhode Islanders fleeing